Hello again. I'm going to record some random thoughts on sort of the disconnect between your emotions and your thoughts, your academic thoughts. And this, again, relates to the breakup, the covert narcissist and somebody that's walked out of your life. Um, Sort of how you work to get over that and work through those emotions. Everybody has certain triggers. Mine specifically is abandonment. That's the big thing with me. And the reason it is because, or I think the reason it is because my father left me when I was 3. And I needed him a lot throughout my life. Emotionally, I needed him. I needed somebody to pattern my life after as a man, you know? I didn't have it. But, you know, this angst and pain that you go through when somebody walks out of your life or a relationship ends, there's an unspoken premise, and that premise is that the relationship should not have ended. But everybody leaves you. And I'm not saying that as a defeatist statement. Everybody, no matter what, is going to leave you in some way. They're going to die. They're going to move. The relationship may become more distant. Um, that's part of the cycle of a relationship is that it ends. Now, is it fun? No. Do you want it to end necessarily? When it does? No. Sometimes you might. But if you adopt the premise that a relationship should never end, then you're just adopting a fallacy because that's not true. And the other thing, society, and I hate to blame things on society, but this whole business about marriage, that's just craziness. I mean, till death do you part? That's dumb. Um, that might happen, but does it happen most of the time? No. The only time it actually did happen is when we had a societal setup where women were basically enslaved to their husbands and couldn't make a choice. Or they were so financially dependent on someone that they couldn't leave. Um, but we're not there anymore. So, if you mentally know that this person was unhealthy, an unhealthy presence in your life, but you're still having an emotional reaction to his being gone, either one of two or both things are going on. One, you just miss him, or you miss the fictional character he created, um, or you miss the fun you had when it was good. Or two, you have an unspoken premise in your head that that relationship should not have ended. And it should have, because it did. Um, all relationships end. That's not an exception. Now, if your emotion is I miss this person, admit that. Say to yourself, I miss this person. I miss it when it was I miss the fun we had. I miss how exciting my life was while he was in it. If the excitement was good. Um but you have to embrace the premise that it was going to end because every relationship does. And if this one did, it did what it was supposed to. Now, if you've got abandonment issues like I've got, then you've got to sort those things out because that's going to bring in a whole emotional level um, on top of, just missing somebody. But know that that's what you've got to deal with, not the relationship ending because it shouldn't have. So basically, that's all I had to say. I don't know if that helps. I hope it does. Talk later.